And there we go. So let's think about posture. The most important thing I believe is a straight spine. Most traditions of meditation, whether they're ancient traditions or modern traditions, seem to prize having a good, sturdy, straight spine. So, whatever your sitting or lying down situation is, let's think about your spine and think about that crown point, how we raise it up just gently and let our head settle back down and stack all the bones of the spine one by one. Let's go ahead and do that so we feel like our spine gets a little breath of its own and then comes back to a nice stable position. I like rolling my shoulders up and back just slightly so my arms hang down from my spine. And the hands, I like a nice kind of open fist where I feel like there might be an egg inside there that I'm not squeezing enough to break, but I'm certainly providing a little bit of structure. You might try this too, your tongue. Put your tongue at the roof of your mouth, right where your teeth and the roof of your mouth join together. That's a good place to rest your tongue if you don't know what to do with it when you meditate. And that's how we do it in Tai Chi and Qigong practice. And it might have some effect on your relaxation, which we're going to start now. We're going to start it the way we normally do. First off, let's take 4 belly breaths. That's breathing in and expanding the belly like a balloon, then breathing out and shrinking the balloon, emptying out completely. Do 4 of those. And then just settle into a nice, normal, natural breath, trying not to control it in any way. Just receive it and let it go. We like to imagine a giant stone box in front of us, a great stone box, very heavy. And in this box, we put all the worries and cares of the world so that for this 30 minutes while we're meditating, we don't have a thing to worry about, and we can give ourselves permission not to think about those things because we know they'll be there in the box when we're done. So open up this big heavy box, open up the big heavy lid, and put into the box all your cares and worries, whether it's computers or cars or people, work or friends, whatever it is, your physical body, anything that distracts you or keeps your mind busy. Give yourself permission not to for 30 minutes. Now close that box, close the lid, the heavy lid. Feel how closed and how tightly it closed because it's so heavy. And turn away from the box. Just look out into the darkness before you. Gaze into the darkness like it's the sky, the night sky, and you're looking as far as you can. Look as far as you can into the darkness in front of you. Where does it end? Do you have any sense that there's any limit to how far you can see in front of you? We're going to do one of our relaxation exercises. First, I want you to put your attention on your jaw. Bring all your attention to your jaw and relax it. Relax your jaw. Feel it getting loose and light. Feel your jaw getting loose and light as you relax your jaw. Now bring your attention to your face. Relax your face, all the muscles and nerves, tissues in your face, just relax them. And now the top of your head. Relax the muscles and the tissues and the nerves at the top of your head. Move down to the ears, into the back of your head. Relax those. Feel them getting loose and light. Feel your whole head now, relaxed and loose and light. This feeling of relaxation you feel throughout your head, we're going to spread down into your neck. Go ahead and relax your neck. Relax your shoulders and your chest. Relax your upper back. And your upper arms. Relax your lower back and your lower arms and hands. Feel them relax. Feel the sensation of relaxation continue to spread. Relax your belly and your abdomen. And now your pelvis and your hips. Feel how relaxed you are. From your jaw up to the top of your head and all the way down to your pelvis and hips. So loose, so light and relaxed. Let that relaxation spread down into your upper legs, then to your knees, your lower legs, and your feet. Just rest now and enjoy feeling this loose, light, and relaxed feeling over your whole body. We're just sitting in a nice, comfortable position, very relaxed. Eyes closed, staring out into the darkness. Welcome, Christian. Now that we're nice and relaxed, our eyes are closed and we're in a good seated position, I'd like you to bring your attention to the tip of your nose. As you breathe in through your nose, feel a slight coolness at the tip. at your nostrils. And as you breathe out, feel it just a little bit warmer. Bring all of your attention to the tip of your nose, to the cold feeling that you sense as you breathe in, to the warmed up feeling as you breathe out. If you find yourself thinking about something, just gently and without judgment, remind yourself that this is a quiet time and it's okay not to. If you're worried about something, remember that stone box that you put all your worries in. Remind yourself gently and without judgment. It's okay to put those in there and keep them there for now. And then simply return your attention to the breath, to the tip of the nose, to the cold and to the warm. What does it mean to have all of your attention right there at the tip of your nose? To be present there in that one small spot that's a part of you. Make sure all of your attention is there, as if that's the only spot in the entire web of energy that is you. Now, as you continue to breathe in and out, move your attention to the back of your nose. Again, you should feel the cool as you breathe in, and the warm as you breathe out. Move your attention to the back of your nose. Move your attention to your throat. Continue to experience the breath, but with all your attention in your throat. As the air comes in, the air comes out. Feel how subtle it is. slightly less of a difference between the cold and the warm. Move your attention down into your windpipe, into your chest, your neck and your chest. Harder to feel, almost undetectable difference in temperature. Put all your attention there. As you breathe in and breathe out naturally, what can you detect? Let's move your attention down into your lungs. As you breathe naturally in and out, you should feel your lungs swelling and then deflating. Let's rest with our attention on our lungs, all of our lungs, to the exclusion of all else. Any distracting sounds, distracting events, distracting thoughts, it's okay. Simply let them come and go just like your breath, and return your attention back to your lungs. All of your attention back to your lungs. Now, the air that started outside cool and warmed its way through your nose and throat, windpipe, and into your lungs. That air comes into your lungs and then goes into your blood. Imagine that you can feel the air as it leaves your lungs and joins the blood. Imagine as you breathe in, the space around your lungs and your body is filled up with air, filled up with oxygen, filled up with gas, filled up with energy. And it spreads as your blood spreads, pumped by your heart to your whole body. Imagine as you breathe in, your whole body is filling with air. And as you breathe out, that air returns to where it came from. Feel your whole body filling with each breath. Feel your body being saturated with air. Feel the tension in your skin between your body and the space around you as your body is filled more and more with air and energy. Think of a jar, and inside the jar is the energy that is you, and outside of the jar is the space around you. Keep filling up that jar as full as it can be. With each breath, the jar is filled up more and more. And now that it's at the point where it's almost ready to burst, let's get rid of the jar. And with each breath, feel the energy that was in the jar seeping out into the space around you, the space just around you. Feel that energy as you dissolve yourself into the space around you. And with each breath, the energy continues to grow outward into the space around you. Each breath fills more of the space, more of the room. There's no difference between you and the room, you and the space, you and everything around you. It's all one cloud of energy and consciousness. In front of you, behind you, to the sides and above and below. Continue to breathe yourself into the space around you, the space that is you. Now continue to breathe in and out. And as you breathe out, feel your attention coming back closer to your body, leaving the room and coming back towards you. With each breath out, bring your attention closer and closer into your body. Feel your attention returning. Bring your attention to that place where you and the space around you meet. and invite that jar to return so that it's you inside and the space outside. With each breath that you breathe out, feel yourself more and more inside that jar, more and more distinct from the area around you. More and more the cells of your body. As you breathe out, feel the air returning to the lungs. With each breath out, returning more and more to the lungs. Bringing your attention back to your lungs. Let it rest there. As you breathe out, move your attention up your windpipe, up your chest and neck. Keep all of your attention there. Continue to breathe out and bring your attention to your throat, to the back of your nose. With each breath, further and further along. And finally back to the tip of your nose where we started. Feel the warm air as you breathe out, cool air as you breathe back in, and keep your attention there. All of your attention right there. Where is consciousness? Is it in your head? Is it in your line of sight? What about when you close your eyes? How far does consciousness stretch? Not just in front of you, but behind you. The more you practice like this, the more you learn and understand that consciousness is everything. And it's perfectly established no matter what you pay attention to. It's already there. It already is. And as you practice more and more, you learn to tune in and tune out, to expand and contract your consciousness. Not just while you meditate, but in your walking around life too. For the last minute of this meditation, just focus on your breath. Continue to keep your focus right there at the tip of your nose, feeling the softness, feeling the subtle change between cold and warm. Okay, take a deep breath in. Imagine yourself just opening up that stone box a little bit, and then open your eyes and take a deep breath out. And come back to where I can see you, please. Hello.
There we go.
Christian, you there?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
buddy. How you doing?
Yep. Doing well.
Oh, that's a cool color, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you have the day off today?
No, I was at work.
Yeah.
That's why I was a little late. We
Oh,
got a
that's
little
cool.
busy, but I was like, I think I could still make it.
Absolutely. Glad you could and glad you did.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
Oh, that was lovely. And when we were doing the somewhere around the glass jar part of like expanding just past our body,
Yeah.
I definitely was getting like this tingling sensation all over.
Oh, baby. That's the good
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you have to practice for 30 years to be able to do that, son.
It didn't happen every time, but like every now and then
Right.
it was like it felt like a good breath. Then I would like get it at the like peak of the breath, if that makes sense, and then
It
I'd breathe
does.
out, and then
It does. And
I'd catch it.
it's very much related to this out of body phenomenon that people talk about. And a lot of people who relate their out of body experiences when they meditate say they feel a certain tingliness or a vibration of some kind, whether that's your nervous system just reacting to different perceptions or whether you were just about to leap outside yourself. I don't know. But it doesn't really matter from the standpoint of consciousness and practicing consciousness training. It's all good. And it's just a matter of tuning in different aspects of perception and different parts of your body, and everything's good, man. And if you
Yeah.
didn't, and if you never have it happen again, it doesn't matter, because having an expectation of what's supposed to happen is not important. You just show up and you do the work and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Nicole, do you like that?
I did, yeah. It was good because at the end, you know how like one of the first times we tried this, I kind of crashed back into my body.
That's right.
I didn't get that this time, so that was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I wanted to do that to where we wound it back in and brought your energy back inside of you and kind of wound up where we started. I thought that was important. I'm
Yeah.
glad. And that's kind of what I had in mind, your experience when I was putting that together. So that's cool. That's cool. Leanne, what'd you think of that?
I was so relaxed. I
Cool.
just, I kind of, when Christian was talking about that tingliness, I felt that on
Wow.
another time that we were doing that, not this time, but I was so relaxed.
Yeah.
I could hear you, but I didn't feel like I was in another place almost.
Wow.
I was
Okay.
so like I think I fell asleep.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, how often do we do that for ourselves? Just give ourselves permission to just chill the fuck out for a little bit.
Yeah, it was so great.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. Well, I think that's probably good enough for tonight. If we had more time, I would encourage you to do, loving kindness on a regular basis. In class last time we did it for the people of the Ukraine, but it's also important to remember there are people suffering all the time everywhere. And I don't care what your philosophy or your worldview is, it should at least include the least amount of suffering for the greatest number of people. So any chance you get to just wish the world less suffering is a good exercise in and of itself. And if you're able to transmit some kind of good energy somewhere else in the world, well, so much the better. So I will probably do that myself before I go to bed tonight, and I would encourage you to do the same. Otherwise, this is going to be the regular time and the regular place for this, and I hope to see you all again next week, and keep looking at YouTube for more and more stuff. And if you find yourselves free and clear on Saturdays at 2 o'clock, come by the old park and give us a try there. So thank you so much, every one of you. I really appreciate you. I really do.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right.
Thank you.
Take great care of yourselves. Bye.
Bye.
Not